This is Miss Sebastian, and we're going to look at Unit 3, Using Graphs to Analyze Data, Lesson 8, Modeling Data with Lines. So which line models the data points better and why? So I want a line that has the same number of data points on top and bottom, as well as it goes through the center of most of the lines. So I see choice D down there. It's going the opposite way as the data. So D is not going to be our answer. C doesn't look like it goes through the center. It looks like it's kind of laying flatter. So our choice is between A and B. I'm going to look and see if I've got an even number of points on either side. So on A, on top of the line, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. And on the bottom, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So A looks like a pretty good line there. Let's look at B. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9 to 6 is not a great balance there. So I would say A represents this data the best. According to the blue line, what would you estimate the salary of someone, the IQ score with a salary of 40,000? So I'm going to go down from 40,000 and go over and find out where that line hits. So it's about there. That would be an IQ score of a 93. So according to that blue line, the IQ score for a person making about $40,000 would be 93. According to the blue line, what would you estimate the salary of someone with an IQ of 115? So the IQ score is on the y-axis. So I'm going to go up to 115, go across until I hit that line, and it is a little above 80. So I would say about 85,000. What is a trend line? This is a big one. The trend line, all you need to know is pattern. A trend line tells us the pattern of the data. Trend line is the pattern of. Make a box and whisker plot for this set of data. So I've got 19, 24, 11, 21, 22, 12, 10, 23, 18, 6, 7, 1, and 9. So I'm going to put them in order least to greatest. I've got 1, 6, 7, 9. So I've used all those. I see a 10, 11, 12. Then I see 19, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So I know that my minimum is my lowest number. My maximum is my highest number. And then I want to divide this data in half. I want to find the median. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 numbers. 6. So I'm going to cut my data in half where there's 6 on each side. And so my median is actually going to be the average of 11 and 12. When I add 11 and 12, I get 23. Divide by 2, and I get 11 and a half. Now I've got, that's my middle. Now I'm going to find the middle of my quartiles. So the middle of this side, I've got 6 numbers. It's going to be right here between 21 and 22. Halfway between that is 21 and a half. Then I've got to do the same thing over here. There's the middle. Halfway between 7 and 9 is 8. So now I can draw my box and whisker plot. I'm going to put a dot at my minimum. Then I'm going to put a line at my 8, a line at 11.5, and a line at 21.5, and a dot on 24. Okay, let me change my color so it's a little easier to see. So let me do those again. We got a dot here, a line here, a line here. Okay, so quartile 1, 2, and 3 all get lines because they're making a box. Not the prettiest box, but you get the idea. Okay, and this is the whisker, and this is the whisker. So you have your box and whisker. Okay, describe the relationship of the scatter plot below. This one, if you notice, the data is going up to the right. This is just like our slope. When something is going up and to the right, it is a positive slope. Positive slope. Describe the trend in the scatter plot. So this is comparing exam scores with the number of missed classes. So to put a trend line, or going with the pattern, in this data, looks like about like that. It is going down and to the right. That's going to be a negative trend, because as the number of missed classes increases, the exam score decreases. So the more classes you miss, the lower the exam score.